What's going on, guys? We're going to be taking a look at Nvidia. So we had the big kind of run up in the after hours off those earnings. We've kind of given everything all back. We're going to get into that in a minute. One thing that I do want to kind of let everyone know. So Evolution Traders is growing. We are, adding daily live streams into, the package deal, into the community. So every morning you can be able to get on live where you're going to be able to see what I'm seeing. You're going to be able to see the levels, all of that, information. A lot of traders have kind of been asking for that live trading to kind of help with strategies, to kind of help with entries and exits. Again, this is something I'm very, very excited about. I have moved all of the courses and gotten everything into one centralized location. Check the link down in the description box below. Guys, for less than a cup of coffee a day, you guys can get into the room. You guys can start trading live. You can start being more consistent. You can start learning on a day in and day out basis. Now, what we're looking at here is Nvidia. We put in those highs of around $520 here, all the way up at the top. Yesterday in the after hours, you can see in the pre-market this morning, we kind of were trading sideways, essentially flat. Anything over 512.35 could have tested 520 and never got there. However, right off the bell here, we immediately started to kind of sell off, right? So as we started to sell off here in this first hour, we came right back down into our 1 hour 20 SMA. Now, I was on the live stream this morning, kind of telling everyone, there was an early entry here below that 498 area. Those pre-market lows could have taken a short. Again, came very, very quickly. The second entry was here, 480 and then 479. So as I was kind of mentioning to the guys on the live stream this morning, anything below 479 had room to come down to this 50-day moving average sitting at around 474. So again, not a whole lot of space, but if you definitely took an entry around 478.80s, 479, you could have taken profits into your level of demand here, which was sitting at 474. So again, that's a $3 to $4 move in a matter of, essentially not that long, right? We're talking about 30 minutes, 45 minutes off the bell. You could have essentially, taken those 3 or 4 points. Now we're currently sitting at this level of demand here, bounced off the 50-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame, and currently on a little bit of an dead cat bounce, right? We're running into hourly supply here at 486. We would really need to get over 488 to have any type of room to stretch back into the 490s. So again, what I want to kind of, be clear on is that if this week into next week, if the triple Qs and the spies can't continue to kind of build over that 50-day moving average and we kind of sit down here, it's not looking very good, right? So the point I'm trying to make is look at the daily chart here on the triple Qs, right? Look at the daily chart here on the triple Qs. You can see this morning that initial gap up was over the 50-day moving average. This was the area that we really needed to get over here, right? We needed to reclaim, and let me take this off here because this is going to get confusing. We really needed to get over this red line here, which is a 50 simple moving average on a daily time frame. That would have been tremendous, for the bulls. It could have started the next leg higher here into the 384 back up to 397. But how we were rejected today was violent. Okay, so I want you guys to all kind of keep that in mind. Now, does that mean that we're not going to go higher? Of course not. Anything can happen in this market. It's a very, very crazy market. But what I want you guys to focus on here on the triple Qs, if we start to lose 363, we could potentially be putting in a new low all the way down to around 350, guys. Again, call me crazy, but again, if we start to lose this support system here, we are going to have stocks start to wash out aggressively. That's why when we go back to Nvidia and we start looking at what's going on here from a daily kind of perspective and a daily picture, we were rejected at the upper channel level here on the daily time frame. Again, that dotted line you see up here, the 520 was the earnings highs. This is setting up to kind of back test, right? Anything below 474, back down to 461, back down to 448. Again, I know that's a big stretch, guys, but you have to be prepared, right? So when you start looking at the daily chart here, all this is a matter of break, consolidate, retest the original breakout spot. Essentially, Nvidia came right back to where we broke out from yesterday. Again, what you want to see is a hold here. There was a little bit of a long position over 481. Why was there a long position over 481? We caught support here. We put in a reversal candlestick for a short-term day trade. Look at the little body candle here over 481. Look for a confirmation candle as soon as we start to take out 481.50s. Get long. Where do you want to take profits? Into supply. That was 486. You should have already been out of this trade here. Again, you know, if you're looking for the next trade here, we need to close over the 20-day moving average. We need the next hour candle to set up. That's going to happen in about 25 minutes at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then from 488, we've got room to 490, and over 490, room to 497. Guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you want to join the live streams in the morning where you can get access to the watch list, get access to the community, get access to the courses, get access to the daily webinars. It's less than a cup of coffee a day, guys. If we can't invest in ourselves for less than a cup of coffee a day, how do we really expect to invest in these markets and take money out on an each and every single day basis? Education is always key, guys. I did this for you guys so everyone has access. I want everyone to be able to get in there. I don't just want it just for, you know, people with big bankrolls. I don't want to charge an arm and a leg. That's not where I make my bread and butter. I make my bread and butter from trading. But again, I enjoy teaching and I enjoy educating. I really, really enjoy putting together traders that are going to be sitting in a chair next to me, being able to trade with me so that we can both profit. Guys, the more traders that we have with eyes on the screens, the more money everyone's going to make. The more money you're going to make, the more money I'm going to make, the more money the next guy's going to make, the more money the next gal's going to make. The more eyes that we have on these charts, identifying these levels in real time, we can bounce these ideas off in real time on the trading floor, and we can all start to make money. Guys, this can really change your lives as far as education, from an educational standpoint. Once you possess the skill set of, you know, understanding these levels on a day in and day out basis, it'll change your life forever. I'll see you guys on the inside.